Alright, gonna make another video here while I cook up this week. I didn't make any last week because I was really busy doing all kinds of stuff. So, this one, I'm gonna cook some chicken and quinoa, a little bit of spiciness with some sriracha sauce. I think I've used this before in videos, but I definitely used it before in real life. Do love some sriracha sauce. And then I'm gonna just kind of sear the chicken, get it cooked up a little bit. And then I'm going to throw it in the crock pot with the quinoa, some mushrooms, and some carrots. So, things I've been doing or watching or listening to lately. Got the impeachment stuff. Coincidentally, I'm not really paying that much attention to. It's not one of my big things to worry about. I mean, I don't know, just because maybe I've become disillusioned with politics in general. I mean, just one of those things. But that's going on from the things I've seen online here and there. Comes down to if you're a Trump supporter, you're going to think Trump's the greatest and this is a witch hunt. And if you're a Trump hater, you're just going to assume that he did everything that he's being accused of. I don't know. Got a feeling that he did something, but who knows? And as with Nixon, it's probably all just going to fall on somebody else. So, that being said, I found it's a waste of time to watch. But if you're one of those people who are into it, then I'm sure you're watching emphatically, you know, hoping that this is going to do something. I will say this, I got a feeling that the Republican Party is going to become more of Trump's party because it doesn't seem like there'll be many people left after all this. Seems like a lot of people are getting in trouble. Like I said, sure it'll come down to more everybody else will get in trouble and Trump will come out, if not, maybe not unscathed, but he'll come out not in prison or anything like that. And I can't see how he's going to get convicted with a Senate controlled by the Republicans. I mean, it's going to come down along party lines. So while I was talking about that, I was throwing my quinoa in. Quinoa, good stuff. So put some sriracha sauce on I've got chicken breast, boneless chicken breast. I accidentally bought a lot this last time at the store, so hey, that's how that goes. So, some other stuff. Colin Kaepernick got himself a tryout this week, which was really weird. The NFL just suddenly announced they were going to give him a tryout, and then he tries out, but he tries out somewhere else, not anywhere, or 60 miles away from where they were planning on. It seems to me that a lot of pettiness on both sides, and I'm not against pettiness. I love some pettiness, so. But it seems like the NFL was being petty and said, "Oh, we'll give you a tryout," and so people will quit saying we didn't give you a chance. And then he said, "Well, I'll be petty too, and we'll just move this." And I think there was 8 teams that showed up to where he was at, and I've got a feeling those 8 teams knew that, had been kind of tipped off on where to go. I'm sure it's teams he would like to play for. Just my idea. I don't know. So then, top of that, let's see, you got this stuff. Then listen to some conspiracy theory stuff. New World Order being, everything being taken off. Let me drain my mushrooms real quick. So, yeah, these are some pretty good mushrooms. I can't pronounce it. Maybe you can see in the video what they are. I like them. So, you hear your conspiracy theory, new world order, taking things over, all that. I still remember as a kid, I'd heard New World Order many times, but first time I heard a politician say it was George Bush. And I want to say it was when Iraq was, or Iraq invaded Kuwait, and we're going to take back Kuwait. And I thought it was really weird that he would mention it, but yeah, so, but he has also been part of the Trilateral Commission, which is a legit thing. I mean, any conspiracy theories still tell you it's a legit thing, but, you know. I find it funny that he and Bill Clinton have both been members of the Trilateral Commission, and Bill Clinton, you know, if you remember correctly, defeated George Bush, and this is George Bush number uno, defeated him in 1992. So that's a little, I believe, on the interesting side. And then when you know, there's other people who have been part of that. But I digress. So, New World Order, you got these different groups that are working towards this international type thing. The long and short of it, I don't know. I think there are definitely groups out there that want to see more cooperation between governments on the international level. Is there any that are looking for like this one unified body? Probably not. Not even the UN. I know folks out there will tell you the UN's out to do all this, and if they were, they're terrible at it, because for one, they've been around for a while, and they still haven't pulled it off. And so, yeah. But there was a thing with the U.S. government they brought up about called Operation Garden Plot. And pretty much in the 60s, after some rioting in different places, the U.S. government started looking at how to equip the military and National Guard and all. Well, National Guard's part of the military, but Federal and National Guard to fight these things. And so they actually went through with it. George H.W. Bush, after the LA riots in 92, the ones my generation, it's one of those key moments in our childhood, I think. So, found that interesting. Never thought that that was actually a thing, but it is. And I don't remember it. I mean, I remember the event. I don't remember there being Marines and actual active duty soldiers and National Guard out patrolling the streets of LA, but that's what happened. So, then there's the, one other thing I was watching was about Deep Space Nine. That's one of those. Let me drain my carrots real quick. But Deep Space Nine, that was the Star Trek series that came out after, or while Next Generation was actually still on. Man, let me say, I always think that Deep Space Nine's a good show, and then I go watch something about it, and I remember it's an awesome show. For those of you that grew up loving Star Trek, it's definitely not your normal Star Trek series. It's much darker. Many other things brought up in the series. He goes over all kinds of bad parts of humanity. Not all rosy like the original series and Next Generation, and even some of what like Enterprise is. But it was definitely the darkest. If you ever get a chance to watch it, go through, watch it. First couple of seasons kind of slow, but if you make it through those first couple of seasons, just like the Next Generation, season 3 just kicks off. I mean, and there's story arcs that are much better, and all that. So yeah, so I didn't get my NFL picks last week. The week before was terrible. I think I haven't got a chance to check it. I said last week I was in some training for work, and so it messed up my schedule, my normal routine, so I didn't get a chance to record or anything like that. But so meal prep today, or I think I'm probably gonna have this for dinner. Chicken breast, quinoa, carrots, mushrooms, sriracha sauce. What I'm gonna do is cook the chicken a little bit in the pan, kind of get it started. I'm gonna throw it in the crock pot with the rest of the stuff and get it filled. It'll turn out pretty good. All right,